Real news. Honest and fun political talk weekly on the line 90.7 FM. Welcome back to Real News Uncensored. We are still underground pirate radio here, trying to do what we can to give you guys some unfiltered real news, not that BS fake news that you see on CNN. We're gonna
no condoms with us.
What was that?
No condoms with us. We're going in raw.
Yeah, going in dry.
Barely on the goddamn grid. God damn it.
Oh God. Yeah. So we're going this tunnel full on with starting off with the biggest story of the week, which is that Julian Assange has been arrested. His Ecuadorian political asylum has been revoked after 7 years. He was arrested for failing to surrender to the courts over a 2012 warrant, basically found for not skipping bail, and now faces 12 months in prison with UK authorities. The DOJ has charged him with conspiracy to hack government computer for allegedly cracking a password of Chelsea Manning. We don't know if that's true or not because it's really hard to say who's speaking the truth here, but if he is extradited to America from the UK, he could face 5 years in prison, which really isn't that bad, honestly. Still prison time for a guy who just publishes information, which is why they're trying to hit him on this, cracking the password, because if they, show him doing illegal shit like hacking or cracking password, they can nab him. But just publishing classified information, really can't do anything about that, kind of. Or in some case you could, but what do you guys think about this?
Fucking dude, the hacking laws in the United States are fucking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're probably the most stringent shit out of the entire Western world. Like honestly, like look at Russia. They got pretty good like hacking laws. I kind of like theirs. Do what you want as long as it doesn't affect Russians. Go and hack anyone else. We don't care. But as soon as you affect us, you're off the table. But even then, they're kind of. But like,
if you fuck with Russian government, you're done.
Yeah, but you fuck with like a Russian customer, like, dude, go to fucking Russia. You bring your computer on the public Wi-Fi or just any Wi-Fi. You're fucked within like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
like they have so much problems over in that country with cybersecurity.
Or if
but
you're
no,
just
in
a
general,
journalist.
But no, in general, I think that like the hacking states are ridiculous. It was made during a time when people didn't know what the hell hacking was. And like, if anything, I think at most they should like, statutory like make maybe a year or two in prison for your first offense. For your first offense, it should be at most a year. Like I don't care what you do, it should be like 1 year max.
Well, could you argue that some hacking is worse than actual terrorism?
I guess, but like here's the thing: if you hack something that is worse than terrorism, like if you steal people's like socials, and that would be identity theft, and that's another crime.
Right.
Like the hacking itself, I don't think should be criminalized that much. It should be the other effects that would still be able to be affected. So let's say, you hack into the water supply, and you make a dam go and flood the the city underneath it. Okay, then you'd be charged with murder at that point, and hacking, not just the hacking. Like the hacking would be like, I think hacking should be like a misdemeanor.
Yeah, I mean, hacking's one of those things that I think it depends, it's like a lot of crimes, depends what you're doing. Like when Julian Assange publishes, not hacks, but just publishes classified information, that's no different than what the New York Times will do sometimes when they have like the Pentagon Papers or other shit like that.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, but they're charging with the hacking.
And we don't know. Like, and I don't know if we really know what happened in the exchange between Bradley / Chelsea Manning, or
Bradley Manning was a hero,
right? Apparently so.
Not Chelsea.
Well, here's the thing with Bradley, with the Manning, they have like he was put into or she was put into confined like status for like a month, and then as soon as I think it was like April 4th when they got let out, and that was right when they charged Julian Assange with the hacking.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why he ratted out like BS stuff over there. Like he's a nutcase.
Who, Julian?
No, like
Chelsea. Yeah, Manning is a nut.
Yeah.
But Obama pardoned him, so yeah.
Well, yeah, he like shortened his sentence. Yeah, I wonder, what do you guys think if Trump will actually pardon Julian Assange?
He won't.
I don't think he will. What I think he's actually going to do is cut a deal with him. He's going to say, all right, give me something and I'll give you something. I'll shorten your sentence.
I think it's going to be a little tricky to try to nab Assange as opposed to Chelsea Manning. Because Chelsea Manning, Bradley Chelsea Manning was still in the military when that happened, so those trials are a lot more stringent.
Well, no, he already got charged for that. Like that was already what he got pardoned.
Yeah, but I'm saying but with Julian Assange, it's gonna be different because one, not only is he a civilian, but he's he's not even an American. So a lawyer could essentially have a field day with this one if they wanted to. Like you're going to have to, if he gets the right lawyer, they could really make things difficult for any prosecutor trying to.
Well, yeah, I don't know how they can even charge breaking U.S. law if he's not a U.S. citizen. Oh, you smoked weed in Canada, you're going to jail now.
Oh, you're going to jail, eh? Oh.
You better apologize.
The United States will throw you in jail. It's like when you were on the Autobahn, you went over 65 miles an hour, and when you go back to America, we're going to take away your driver's license.
Yeah,
that's the kind of bullshit they're doing. It's one thing if it's a really big crime like sex trafficking or sex tourism, but other than that, you should be able to. It should be the other country that gets him in trouble if they're in trouble. The United States really doesn't have much shit there.
Well, they do because this had to do with publishing United States classified documents.
But he never was a citizen.
I know, but still.
He wasn't the one who stole it. He was given it by someone else.
Okay, but what if somebody shoots the president and they are not an American, but they shoot and kill the American president? Are we supposed to do nothing?
Well, if you're not in the country... and you shoot him, then that must have been a really fucking long bullet. You must have had a missile or something. At that point, that'd be a declaration of war.
Mm-hmm.
He did not. I don't think they're even comparable. Cybercrime is way different than U.S. Than that. That's basically publishing information.
Yeah,
in another country. That would be like the United Kingdom suing you as an American for putting. A gun, how to 3D print a magazine on the internet. Mm-hmm. That's basically what is happening with this. Even though he's not a UK citizen, or an American citizen for that matter, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I think even if what Julian Assange has done is illegal, I still think what he's doing is morally correct. Because he's revealed a lot of war crimes, a lot of dirty shit the DNC's done, a lot of dirty shit the Clintons have done, a lot of dirty shit our own government has done. And, I think even if what he's done is wrong by the law, it's right morally.
I felt like Chelsea Manning should have burned way worse than Julian Assange. Because Julian Assange is just like you say, he's a reporter. He's a reporter, a journalist, whatever. And he got handed a fucking gift, right? He got handed a gift. You can't fault the guy for fucking going, hey, I got a golden ticket here. I'm gonna try to milk this thing for what it's worth. I don't blame him for that. I blame Chelsea Manning, a fucking soldier who's supposed to keep that shit classified. That's one. Yeah, I'm not here saying that, if it was right that the information got released or whatever, but I can't fault Julian Assange for that shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't him who stole it. He's just putting information out there. When you sign for a company, you have to sign an NDA or version of that. And he never signed it. So Julian Assange didn't sign it, so he can't really be held liable for that, which is why they're going for the hacking thing, because I don't think they.
Well, no, this is an Al Capone job. Look, they couldn't get Al Capone for the bootlegging the
Murders.
bootlegging, the prostitution rings, the murders, all that stuff. They got him for the tax evasion. That's what they got him for. And this is kind of the similar. They can't get him on anything like, anything real, so they're getting him with like hacking or whatever.
Well, I think also the bigger crime here is how they've treated him. Look at did you guys see him when he got pulled out? He looked like he aged 20 years.
He looked rough.
Yeah, he looked like a fucking wizard.
What do you mean? Pretty much was. He's living in a fucking hotel lot or
the embassy. He was living in this
Ecuadorian embassy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Ecuador too, so it's not that's not like the Marriott. It's like a Motel 6.
Well, they said that he for months they've been saying his not only his physical health has been declined, but his mental health been declined because they cut off his internet for the longest time.
Oh yeah,
and he'd been kind of going insane. I think is what was happening to him.
Yeah, for a guy like that who fucking lives off the internet.
Yeah. Because that was his only point of communication. Because he's not going to trust phones. He's not going to trust anything else. And he didn't trust their internet because they would give him a password and he would just say screw it, and he would use a phone that he would smuggle in somehow. But the guy is my God, what they've done to him is it's pretty brutal. Because I think they were just trying to mentally get him to squeal.
Yeah. Trying to break him.
Yeah.
He's like the who was that the black guy who was in South Africa, the Nelson Mandela, but this guy wasn't a terrorist. So.
Yeah. I like how you said the black guy from South Africa. Yeah. You really narrowed it down there, buddy.
You actually did. That's the irony.
What people can think of when you think of South Africa, and I mean, it's not Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
He is a black guy from South Africa, but no one thinks Nelson Mandela. Except for Julian Assange never threw tires around people's
Were
heads.
you talking about Morgan Freeman? Oh my God. No, I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's a shame he's been there too long. But I have a bad feeling too that whenever he gets sent to prison, he's gonna mysteriously getting sick or mysteriously committing suicide with
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Is I wonder if part of the idea behind this, mental torture they done to him is to prime your brain to thinking, oh, he's in bad health, he could die.
Yeah.
And then when something does happen, it's oh, yeah, of the idea behind that he's had bad health, his mind has been going a bit. I wonder if they're deliberately priming us for a potential whoopsie, Julian had a heart attack.
Well, look at what happened here.
Yeah. But wouldn't that be way too obvious still?
He just had a mysterious heart attack in his jail cell.
Yeah.
Well, see what pisses me off though is Trump went out and said, when asked about WikiLeaks, he's like, "What's WikiLeaks? Who's WikiLeaks?"
No, that's the best answer he could give.
No, he knows who WikiLeaks is.
I know. I know.
Before at the rallies, he knows he can pull that boomer shit so much, but
I know. He did that deliberately. He did that deliberately to leave his options open. And because, look, the best thing he did was not tweet about this. Did you notice he didn't tweet about this?
Well,
that's not.
Look, this guy. Come on. Mueller investigation.
Donald Trump.
He wants now with this.
Donald Trump watches the news regularly to see what people are bashing him about. He knows what the fuck WikiLeaks is.
I know he does. That's what I'm saying. He gave the best when they teach you when they reporters ask you a question, the best way to answer the question is to not answer the question.
Yeah.
And that's what he did in a way because he didn't want to take a side on this because he wanted to, not fucking
Sarah Huckabee Sanders write him something and be like, okay, this will be good.
Yeah.
This particular one, because it's an inflammatory issue. I mean, that's what I would do if I was in this position. Well, I mean, no, if I was in this position, I'd say I would have just granted him, I'd pardon him by now. And if the left wants to go and complain about that, so be it. You don't screw over the people that helped you get into power.
Yeah, but that's why. Well, the first thought, the thing is, he can't pardon him now.
Well, once he gets over to the United States, he can. Or he can cancel. You can get him cancel the indictment against him. He could do it.
I think it'd be political.
He could order the Justice Department to let him go, to stop the charges.
I don't know what he's gonna. I think he's gonna probably do, not like Obama did, but I think he's gonna cut a deal with him that shortens his sentence, and it makes life a lot easier for Julian. That's what I think is going to happen. Is like, instead of 5 years in jail, he might just get like a year or 2 years. Like
That's still like, I mean, this guy's been pretty much in worse conditions in a prison for the past like 7 years.
yeah.
Like, let that motherfucker go home. He hasn't seen his wife, and or I don't know if he has a kid, but I know he has a wife.
I think he does have a kid actually.
Like, jeez.
Yeah, I know it's bad, but what I'm saying is you gotta look at Trump's in kind of a catch-22 with this. In other news, the cat that Julian Assange had is quote safe.
There you go.
You get a cat there?
Yeah, he would tweet the cat every now
Yeah,
and
there'd
then.
be like, there'd be some hippie out there. Save the cat. Whatever you do, save the cat.
Yeah.
Please.
Cat lives matter.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, you need something to get stay sane in there, and at least that's not gonna go and like try to kill you.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I mean, it is a cat. They're little devils, but better than a real person who's gonna make a false rape accusation against you and try to get you deported to Sweden.
Yeah, I know that's what's the worst. I think with that, like, he had like sex with 2 women. They thought they had like some STD or something, and then they like, oh, let's have a rape accusation. Like they pulled some goofy shit with that.
Fucking Sweden. Well, see, it's Sweden though, so they no wonder they drop it.
He's not a Muslim migrant.
Well, like, here's the thing, like, why don't they go and send him to like a sanctuary so he can go and like live out there?
Yeah, send him to a sanctuary city.
Well, yeah, because here's the thing, like, they had that big thing. I think it was either England. They wouldn't let him on the plane because even though he was like a accused rapist, and they wanted to deport him.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, and they stopped the flight and everything.
Yeah, why don't they have someone do that whenever they deport like this guy, like the Assange?
Yeah, I know. They should, like, I think really to fuck with the left, they put him on a ice air. It's like a sanctuary city, and like people protest the plane.
Yeah, like, he's he's been an immigrant in England. Now they're trying to deport him.
Yeah, I guess the left doesn't like immigrants and journalists.
Well, England in general has just gone way far down. But you hear, I think it was Sargon. He's like now running for the UKIP or something.
Yeah, he is.
Well, good on him, I guess. I haven't listened to him in a while.
Me neither. I've been so busy, but I think that's a good thing that instead of just being behind a keyboard all the time, he's actually gonna do something. Unlike a lot of these YouTubers.
See, my question with Sargon is like, I don't know. He's got a lot of dirt on him now. Like, I don't know how politically he'd be able to handle that.
I don't
England.
know. Yeah, that's
like
the thing.
Whereas this in the United States, like, you can't, like, and he had that white, certain comment.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking of.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. We already got kicked off of one channel for something. I'm not gonna quote him, but yeah, like, he said that particular phrase, and in England, that can get you in like hate crime, prison for that.
Yeah. Wait, he's not a pug.
That's true. Like, they're such a strange country, though. Like, I don't know why people like it so much. Like,
Yeah.
why do you want to live there? Where they want to put GPSs in your knives, and they have you like immigrants with like machine guns on the streets. But you can't even have like a knife. You can't use like a stick for self-defense if you prepare for it, because you're not allowed to go and defend yourself in that country unless it's like in the heat of the moment. Like, they have some bullshit laws where like self-defense isn't even a right over there. It's like you can't prepare for it, but if you find it when you're get attacked, then you can go and like be okay in certain instances. So like here we go. Here's a scenario. Like, let's say you're in England and you have a shotgun, in the safe, and you hear someone break into your house. You cannot open up the safe to take out the shotgun to load the shell to shoot them. But if you have like a stick in your room, you can go and smack them with it, I think.
Oh, wow.
Like, but you can't have a crossbow prepared to shoot them, and you can't have like a knife by your bedside. Like, if you got attacked in the kitchen, you had a knife, that'd be one thing. But it's like, they're so fucking stupid.
I know, they're such a cuck country right now. Like, I love their culture and everything, but it's just gotten so bad. Like, and it's just, what did we start this off of?
Sargon.
Oh, yeah, Sargon, yeah. The thing is, like, the shit Sargon says, on his channel. Like, I think a lot of like working class British people wouldn't care about that. But like in America, that's just how we talk. Not obviously his white, what line, but like other shit is just typical. Like that's almost mild compared to the shit Americans say. Because that's why the British don't like Trump. This is something Gavin McGinnis was talking about. Is in America we're all blunt, to the point, honest, and a bit crude. But like in Britain, everything's got to be proper. You've got to use the right words.
They have these immigrants over there who like do all sorts of shit. But,
yeah, I know. But I'm talking about the British, like the normal British. Like,
all you ever do is cuss each other, yeah?
They say cunt with, it's like a fucking seasoning. It's like you use ketchup, they use cunt.
I know.
Cunt, or you bloody cunt, what you gonna do and seen the football game out by the field, like?
Well, then why do they always bitch about... Then why do they always bitch about Trump's like, oh, he says mean words? They always say that. They're like, oh, you got...
They hate certain words. So you can say fuck, and you can say cunt. You can say that all you want in England, but as soon as you say anything of real substance, you'll get sanctioned over there. Because they like to go, they're like in this goated age, like, oh, we live in such a perfect society. We can't go and call out the actual problems that we have. There's nothing wrong with immigration. If you say there is in this country, then you're a racist, hate crime person. You can't defend yourself anymore. Like they're just like putting they basically like shit their pants instead of taking off the pair of pants and washing their ass. They're getting like some like body spray and they're just spraying it around themselves. Like, oh, there's something wrong, and they get a fucking ass infection, and they die, and they're like dying right now from the ass infection because they can't pull off the shitty like underwear.
You're gonna rub under me knickers and toss me off, yeah?
Like the people in England, like I've seen like videos of that stuff. Like, they're very crude. They're not like 1950s England or like 1700s England.
I know. Well, they love Top Gear, Grand Tour stuff, which is pretty like,
Well, that's not like the common thing. You'll see it like these little guys around here, the little posh boys or whatever they call them. They're listening to their like rap music and not doing that. They're not the same people who are watching Top Gear. It's like America. Like if you go to the Midwest, there's a lot of like really nice people out there. You go to certain parts of the South, it would be called sir and ma'am.
Yeah.
You go to like the Bronx or something. You go to Compton. You go somewhere like that. You're gonna be shit talked.
Yeah.
But that's our country. I don't know. At least we're more honest. In general, they just kind of go and powder it up, and they pretend like there's not a problem there instead of fixing the fucking problem.
I tend to agree. Yeah. Well, speaking of that, something that's not very honest, or someone who's not very honest, is Michael Avenatti. He was just charged with 36 charges for alleging, that he stole millions of dollars from his clients. They didn't pay taxes. They committed bank fraud. They lied about his bankruptcies. And so he's also even been charged with stealing money from a paraplegic client, and also accused of stealing money from clients by a $5 million jet. I want to talk about a slimy piece of crap, typical lawyer scum right here. It's Michael Avenatti.
Dude, I fucking hate that we have to have lawyers in this world. Like, I wish we could just like cut out the bullshit because they make so much money. Like, basically, they try to go and find ways to, like, weasel, like, find the loopholes and shit. They're basically
They're the reason why the death penalty is so fucking expensive.
Yeah, they are. Like, if we didn't have lawyers, I mean, we have to have, that's the problem, though. Like, we have to have lawyers because not everyone's going to be able to go and learn the nuances of the law.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, they're just these middlemen who really contribute nothing for the most part. And they end up being a huge cost to the regular Joe whenever you need to get a fucking lawyer. Like, let's say you get into a car accident, you end up paying, like, at the bare minimum, 33% of that just to have some lawyer, like, basically do nothing but maybe talk to a couple people. Like, they do, like, jack shit most of the time. But, like, you need to have them, because if you didn't have the lawyer, you wouldn't get shit. And that's where we live in. They run off of these, like, small percentages. It's just like that drain. It's like that entropy. Like, it's like the government, It's that slight drain that makes you have to keep like gaining more resources.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, hell, if I had the money, I'd be a lawyer in a heartbeat. But I mean, I love arguing with people. I'd do it in a heartbeat. But
Well, most lawyers don't spend most of their time in courts though arguing. It's more just like paperwork.
dude, finding loopholes and shit, finding like obscure shit, dude, I'm pretty good at finding loopholes.
I noticed that with the recent constitutional crisis we're having.
Yeah, like that's basically what a lawyer does, but instead of like some bullshit college Republican stuff, it's something that actually matters instead of a bunch of country club Republicans who think they're hot shit. He really will probably not even do it. Like he'll basically metaphorically just like live off the teat of the bigger Republican establishment, and then maybe 20 years from now they might go and run for like state senate in some like bumblefuck nowhere district. You know, that's like the CRs. They like to go and talk a big talk, but they're just a bunch of country club Republicans for the most part. Like there's like I mean, I was in a college
fucking
Republican.
rhinos.
Yeah, they're fucking country club Republican rhinos. Like they literally are only there like most of them. I mean, there's a couple people who are actually believe in what they believe, but when I was there, for the vast majority, they didn't care. They're too afraid to have an opinion in college. It was just like, oh, I like, let's smoke weed. Let's, I'm fine with all immigrants. Maybe there'll be like some tiny little bit. Well, maybe instead of 1 million immigrants, we only have 900,000 immigrants in, San Francisco or whatever it is. Like, they don't really have any hard opinions. And when they're ever, like, really questioned on it, they'll go and be like, oh, no, it's all cool, more libertarian.
I fucking hate when people say that. It's always, I'm more libertarian, or I lean libertarian. No. Let's pick a fucking thing. Let's not hide behind this, like, third-party label that makes you sound like you're more innocent than you are. Like, just say, why are they so afraid to say I'm a Republican?
Yeah, because they're in college, they'll make them unpopular. And they're basically, like, the same fucking thing as the Democrats. So that's why people, like, they think that, like, Republicans and Democrats are all the same, because college Republicans and college Democrats pretty much are. Yeah. You know, the ones at Penn State are buddy-buddy with each other.
Yeah.
They literally sleep together.
There's definitely a difference between a leader and a politician.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, there's no leadership at the one here. None.
Oh,
None.
Yeah, those people are a bunch.
And they rooted, and they kept an airborne ranger from running for president. Like,
College Republicans.
A veteran, an airborne ranger veteran from running for president. Like,
College Republicans, fiscally irresponsible, discriminating against veterans, and more corrupt than Hillary Clinton.
The fucking feminists. The one person's a feminist. As soon as someone called them, they said a mean thing to them, albeit, but they still they basically said, "Oh, you look ugly," and they got so offended over that they canceled the meeting and called the person sexist. Like, bitch, I've been called ugly by people before. I've been called fat by people before. I've been called everything under the sun, but I'm not gonna go and cry over it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, come on, people. I know why they did that. They wanted to do that so they could go and play the victim card, because that's what they are. They want to be perpetual victims. Just like, the Democrats, IRL, they want to be seen as the victim over here.
Well, I would say that in most cases, but I think in this case, the particular person was genuinely hurt.
They grinded that out. They
milked
that thing.
I think there was a little both. I think there was a little both, though. I think she might have. They're knowing the person who we're talking about.
Yeah.
The chances of a crocodile tears situation is pretty realistic in this scenario, because it's like you're trying to keep.
Basically, here's the thing: the college Republicans. If you ever seen the movie Mean Girls, you see how the college Republicans is run at Penn State.
Yep.
Yeah, it's basically that. Like, we have parties over here that seem like they're straight out of Mean Girls. Like, they just do some really scummy, just like stupid, girly crap. And it's not because she's the one. We used to have a woman president of college Republicans who's actually decent. This particular person I've had experiences with before, back when I was over there. And this person, and I'll tell you right over here, I used to go and table for them, and I'd go and hand out flyers. And this person would go and sit on their rear ends and text on the phone and talk to their buddies who went over there the entire time. They hand out less than when I was there. I hand out like multiple stacks of flyers. This person was still on their first stack, and they were there for 5 hours, and I was there for like maybe one or two.
Yeah, it's probably going like, did you hear about Brad? Yeah, me and him were together last night. And I was like, he's a good one. And I was like, yeah, I know. It was probably, they're probably saying that on like a fucking Wednesday too. Like, on Tuesday night we were just having a grand old
They're
party.
fucking totally Amy Schumering it up. Like, oh my god.
That's pretty much like, I mean, I've heard them. I've heard stories.
I've heard stories too.
I've heard some stories about these particular people involved at the present and stuff like that. But man, no, they really just get my blood boiling because this hurts people's like opinions on the Republican Party. 'Cause they think that it's going to be like this like high school drama stuff when you go into actual Republican politics. But it's not, because it's run by people who aren't like, they're basically overgrown frat. It's like just a bunch of BS. Like when I was there, it was probably more like a frat. But at least, there was as much just drama going on. Like, there's a couple instances, but, like, my senior year, it was just nonstop drama. We had a registered Democrat in there as the head of the college Republicans. And,
let's just let that sink in alone. A registered Democrat is the head of the college Republicans. What the fuck?
I can't tell which is worse, compared to that or compared to what's currently going on there, because they're both pretty bad.
They're bad in different ways.
Yeah, it's like choose your cancer. We got like arsenic and we got like lead over here. We got like antifreeze and bleach. Pick your poison. You're chugging
pick
a gallon
your
of both.
STD.
Yeah, you're chugging a gallon of both. Just going, pick one.
Well, and the other thing also is when you mentioned tabling, the college Republicans here have not tabled once this semester. Not once, not ever. Turning Point USA, not to toot my own horn here, has tabled every single week of this school year.
And this is probably the thing that I was trying to tell people at the college Republicans. I was like, look, Turning Point, the Turning Point chapter here is blowing you guys out of the water.
We have 200 people in our group meet. You want to know how many college Republicans have? 90.
Yeah.
90.
Yeah. And those aren't even at, most of those are like, most of those don't even show up to the meetings.
Like college Dems.
Yeah, half
it's
them probably
dead.
are. Yeah.
It's dead. The only time we saw an uptick in those meetings was when this airborne ranger was trying to run for president, and he was trying to campaign and whatnot. A lot more people showed up in support of this guy than people showed up, period. Look, and this is like, I'm a veteran, and that burns me. Like, it absolutely burns me. It's like, look, you're gonna screw over somebody like that because they want to maintain. You want a bullet? You want a bullet on your fucking resume?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. And then you have the balls to participate in the 9/11 run.
Oh yeah.
You asshole.
Yeah.
You got one of your veterans actually served in the army when the September 11th attacks even happened. You're gonna fuck him over too.
I have to stand corrected. There are only 84 people in their group me, not 90. I was being a little generous.
They're probably dropping.
Yeah.
Because no one likes them.
Look, that club's dying. That club's dying.
Well, the meetings are always boring as shit. The only time it's exciting is when there's drama.
They're dying.
The best one was my first ever meeting when we were raising shit about them not endorsing Trump, which was also bullshit because they used a fucking straw poll online, which is totally against their shitty constitution. And ever since then, meetings are boring. Nothing interesting happens. There's no fun. The parties are even boring, and I don't even like parties, but even their parties just suck because they're just not fun people. They're literally just there because their rich ass mommy and daddy told them to get a job in politics. They're like, I guess I gotta show up to this. They don't give a shit about any of the movement. They don't give a shit about any policies or anything that we're fighting for. They don't give a shit about any of that. It's all about me, 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 me. It's selfishness to a T.
Well, you know what we should do?
What's that?
We should go and like post their constitution in like the comment and like the description, and have like an Easter egg hunt to go and find as many
Loopholes.
loopholes in there.
That's a contest. A new Versa contest.
Yeah, I guess no one want to do our Space Force stuff, so we'll do this one.
Yeah. Oh,
We should see if we get that Airborne Ranger on.
we should. Yeah.
Should. Yeah,
We're gonna talk about some of this stuff because this is some bullshit over here. I've known him for a while.
Me too.
I don't want to give his name out here because it's internet. But he was a hell of a guy. He ran another organization over here that recently is not quite what it used to be. But he did a damn fine job. He helped the Trump campaign. And what this girl do? She helped with Tim Kaine event. That's what she did during the pivotal 2016 election.
Yeah.
This piece of crap over here was screwing up, they're flat out lying about this man right now. They're besmirching his name. They're basically calling into his. They're calling him a liar.
Yeah.
They're calling a veteran a liar.
Yeah. The college Republicans are saying that too. They're supposed to be pro-veteran.
And you're talking about, and this is not just an ordinary, like an airborne ranger, right? You're talking about one of the better of the better,
the biggest
soldiers.
Badass out
there. Yeah,
there.
one of the better of the better, right? And and integrity is something that you live on as a soldier. That is like one of your core values that you live by. Like to accuse this dude of essentially lying just to keep your freaking, keep your seat,
legacy.
Keep your bullet on your resume.
Here's why they want to do it, because they want to run unopposed. Have you ever heard of like an organization with 90 people in it, like at least according to the GroupMe, where they don't
84.
have a single person running against them for the presidency?
Exactly.
I have never heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
That never happens in any functioning organization.
I'm running for Turning Point president. I have opposition. I expect it. I welcome it. Competition. Conservatives like competition, right?
Well, these people aren't conservatives.
I know.
They're a bunch of LARPers who LARP as conservatives. They have a picture of like Ronald Reagan out there, which is ironic.
Do they masturbate to pictures of Ronald Reagan? Yes.
That's really ironic.
It is. And the other thing on top of that is the other bullshit. Not only is their constitution written like shit, they violated it multiple times to rig this election against this particular person, against this veteran. They're rigging an election against a veteran, and they're fucking also mishandling dues, mishandling people's money.
So the story with that is there's 3 allegations from 3 different people claiming that the executive board is telling them that they didn't pay dues when in fact that they did. And they're like, well, there's no evidence that says you did. Like, first off, you have no real receipt system.
Yeah.
And you're paying these things in cash. Like, you're paying these dues in cash. There's no receipt. I never got a fucking receipt when I paid dues. Did you?
No.
No?
I got nothing. Not even a handshake.
No. So when you have that kind of system, it's naturally going to happen.
It's a fraudulent system. They have no way of ensuring that there's integrity in there.
No.
Like, the number one thing whenever you do shit, like they have, confidentiality, integrity, and availability.
Right.
That's a CIA triangle. You're supposed to do that shit if you know anything about like security. These people don't care. They want a fraudulent system so they can pull these games off.
Oh yeah.
No one's called them out on it for years. God knows how long this has been going on, but I think this is the first time we've had like basically it's almost like criminal enterprise at this point. Maybe not criminal, but fraudulent enterprise. Just this drama and bullshit that's been going on for years.
Another thing they have in their constitution is they can set a dues deadline. Do you know how fucking easily that can be abused? They could just set a deadline to way ass early so that only their friends pay, and then be like, oh, whoops, guess what, guys? The deadline is passed. I'm sorry. You can't
and
pay
they set the due and they set the due date. They set the due date the very first day of nominations. You can really manipulate some shit there.
Mm-hmm.
And they probably did.
Yeah.
Probably did.
And the other thing also is that you're supposed to leave nominations open until the day of the elections, but they didn't do that. They're fucking us over with that too. I mean, these people are just awful.
They're supposed to have an elections commissioner before they have the elections. They don't even have that.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to have quorum for like half the shit they do, and they never have quorum. I mean, it's so corrupt. It isn't even funny. Like, it's just Turning Point doesn't run this way. I'm telling you that. I'm not saying that. I know I'm biased, but like they don't. This shit doesn't happen.
No,
it just doesn't.
It doesn't happen.
There's none of this drama bullshit.
It's a fucking clown club.
Yeah. It's a clique club too.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of like clicky people with their clicky bullshit. And they you know how they always have their great debate where they have like a big name come in that debates a big name Democrat? Haven't heard a peep about that. And that, we have like 2 weeks left in the semester. Where the fuck is it?
Oh, you know, it'd be great. You delay it 1 week. That's going to be during that time, won't it?
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, their club is pretty shit. But I think what we could, we could get a lot of good people in there, but you know, the other alternative we've talked about is creating a new college conservatives, but the problem inherently with that, you could get some people if you're competing with the CRs, but you're not going to have the donors, maybe you're not going to have the connections, maybe, and differentiating is difficult because people, I think the
Ranger would be able to get the donors.
Well, yes, I think so too, but the problem is when you have fucking, let's see, now 4 conservative clubs on campus, or right-leaning clubs on campus. People aren't going to have time to go to all 4, and they're going to pick one.
The idea would be to start this club, say we were to start it like college conservatives. We would put it at the same time as the college Republicans.
Yeah.
So we'd force them to go make a decision. Our club is cooler. Come to our stuff, and we'll make it cooler, and we'll make it interesting, and fun,
less drama,
better parties, better all that.
See, they have the most stupidest mottos. We're the
best party on campus.
They're not. They're like the fucking Mean Girls of campus. Well, they're not even at least in Mean Girls they look relatively decent.
It's just fucking elitist shit. I can't stand it. I really can't stand it. It's just disgusting.
I hate elitists in general, dude. I was in this one group me, or not group me. It was a Facebook group, and there was these people from Georgetown there. They go and oh, you went to Penn State. Oh my, you're an idiot. You're
what?
Retarded. That's basically what they said. I was like, dude, I graduated relatively close to top of my class. I got one of those special things in there, and they want to go make it like I'm a fucking dumbass because I didn't have, an extra $50,000 a semester to go into there. And the only reason that half of these people got in was because their daddy got in.
Yep.
Or their brother, or they were a legacy. That's such bullshit.
That's some privilege right there.
And that's what I hate about these leftists is a lot of them are exactly like that. They believe the same ideology. It's we love all these groups, but we don't love you if you're uneducated. They have a disdain for people who are basically below them, but and that's why they want to go and be see, we're anti-racist, but we're super classist over here. We love the poor as long as they are communist. An actual working class person.
Yeah.
They couldn't they would not be able to stand on I've known a lot of working class people.
Yes.
None of them are very. I think I knew one that was a Democrat of all the working class people that I know. More the redneck working class. Their interests are not with them. You'd be surprised with what you see out there.
Yeah, well, I think these are the type of people that get a high off of making other people feel bad and making themselves feel superior. Because you see it all the time with this certain clique that we're talking about here, is that they love to demean other people and be above other people and act arrogant and pompous, and it's just disgusting. I see that with other people, I'm not going to name names, that are kind of in these circles too. And it's, it's some of it's narcissism, some of it's egotistical, behavior, some of it's just flat out just just mean, and just, I can't stand it. I mean, I could ramble out for hours, but just I think one of the things is I took this Myers-Briggs test recently because a psych major person of mine made me take it, and I have to say one of the things that is, first of all, it was scary accurate. I got the advocate personality. One of the things they said that my personality hates is inauthenticity, and I've always hated inauthenticity, but I didn't realize how much I do. And thinking about the college Republicans is a perfect example of that. I hate the inauthenticity. Like, if you're a Democrat, I don't give a shit. Just be honest about it. And the CR is like, okay, you're not, real Republicans. Just be honest about it. Don't put up this bullshit of like, oh, we're the best party on campus. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love conservatism. I'm a great conservative. It's like, just stop being so full of shit. But don't give a shit about any of this.
That's the perfect politician now.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I should take one of those. Do you still have the link to that?
Yeah, I can pull it up right now. It was that test was interesting as it gets.
Oh, see, I need to take that fucking test. Do fucking on air.
Yeah, let's do it right now.
Do it live.
We'll do it live. The one I used was this one. If you guys go to 16personalities.com, you can
that sounds like I sound with like fucking what was it, like schizophrenia or something? 16% of the fucking head mates. Well, not schizophrenia, but
yeah, I know what you mean, like a personality disorder.
It's an interesting test, though.
It's very fascinating. Yeah. This is a test, though, that's been ironed out for ages, where people studied people with these types of personalities and gotten a clear, consistent definition of what each personality is, and they've narrowed it down to, I think it is actually 16, 4, 8, 12, 16. And there are a bunch of categories, but they're all very interesting. My psych major girly pal got the architect personality, which was pretty accurate. Some inaccurate in some ways, but again, this is just generalizing. It's not going to be one fit all for everyone. But I got the advocate personality. And
is that the name of that magazine for the gay people?
I don't know. I don't read gay magazines, unlike you, sir.
I don't know. I used to see a certain person post on Facebook a lot, and it was like, one of these articles would be like, why I have AIDS and like why is it a good thing, or it was like something stupid like that about AIDS, or it was like because like AIDS isn't that big of a deal. It's like, you motherfucker, that's one of the worst diseases you can get.
I know.
Like dude, I'd rather have fucking herpes and AIDS.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be real. That's not a joke. That's fucking AIDS. Like,
yeah, it's pretty bad.
Like, honest to God, like, in the comments, someone please explain this. Like, why in the gay community is it, like, why are they trying to go make AIDS be, like, not a big deal? Why are they trying to go and
normalize AIDS?
Yeah, like, that's, even if you're straight, if you're gay, like, dude, who wants AIDS? Like, and I know there's bug chasers out there who do want AIDS.
Yeah.
But, like, why? And that's got to be one of the most stupidest things I've seen before. It's like we're up there with like cuckoldry. It's like bug chasing. I mean, at least with cuckoldry, it's not going to go and like kill you in 20 years. But
what was interesting about this test though was when I started, because we always gotta bring this up. It seems like the romantic relationship section.
People don't know enough about that, I don't think.
What about my romantic relationships?
Yeah,
I don't think they need to know everything. We
well,
told
no, not everything, but I don't know what they know. What do they?
They know that I've got somebody now. Remember we revealed on the podcast?
Oh yeah, that's true.
That was, I think, as much as we said. We just said that I finally got the GF in my
your Facebook status.
Yeah, I was trying to sound trendy there, but yeah, I don't do that actually. My Facebook status still says single. I don't.
Oh, you're a fucking player now. Oh, you're a pimp.
No, I just don't want to make it public.
We're
not really even making it that public too. Anyway, it's kind of just like one of those things. Like if somebody asks, we'll go, "Oh yeah, we're."
By the way, that is super fucking dirty. If you ever talk like you talk to a chick. And that she's seeing someone, and you can tell like if she likes you, or if she doesn't by going, if she doesn't like you, she's like, I have a boyfriend. And then if she does like you, she's like, yeah, I'm seeing somebody, but it's not real serious. Like, oh.
Or they'll be like, I'm
So
seeing somebody,
dirty.
but it's complicated.
You fucking thought.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Fucking thoughts. No, it's funny though, but for this thing, you know what it says for other relationships? It says when it comes to romantic relationships, advocates take the process of finding partners seriously. Rather than seeking casual encounters, they crave depth and meaning in romance.
Right.
These personality types look for connections with the potential for personal growth and expansion. Advocates take the time necessary to find someone they truly connect with. Yeah, I took 21 years. And once they find that someone, they strive for a level of depth and sincerity of which most people can only dream. There's one part where it says like you're really picky. They use that word picky.
Yes, yeah.
I know, that's what I'm saying. This is scary.
Cling to them like a fucking
They're trying
bald
to get you to
eagle.
drink fucking coffee. That's a task.
Yeah, trying to get me to drink coffee was a fucking mission.
Heaven forbid, anything harder than like a latte, like a cappuccino.
Hey, I drink milk, damn it.
That's should
Let
have
me
been a
see.
Mormon
Yeah, I'm pretty damn close, except for some aspects of it.
religion.
That's not the only part. Oh, it doesn't say picky on here. Maybe it's the results on my profile. I don't know. I'll figure this out in a second. But the other interesting thing about this site is they'll tell you on your personality. They will say like what characters from like TV shows or famous figures that your personality type. These people also have that. So for me, it says advocates you may know. Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa, Alanis Morissette, some singer I can't remember.
Alanis Morissette.
What you said.
Who's this person? Is this like a singer?
Yeah.
She sang "You Ought to Know" back in the fucking 90s.
There you go.
Yeah.
Jimmy Carter, Nicole Kidman, Goth.
Oh God, Jimmy Carter, like one of the worst presidents.
I know. That one made me cringe, but then it got better because then it got to Morgan Freeman, Jon fucking Snow. That was the one I was like, oh, I feel so proud. James Wilson from House, Aragon from Lord
By the
of
way, I
Rings.
can't fucking wait for tomorrow.
I can't either. We're gonna talk about that later. That's literally one of the topics.
Okay,
is Game
all
of
right,
Thrones.
fine.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, hold your hype for just a few. I can't pronounce the name from Lord of the Rings. Michael Scofield from Prison Break. Rose Bucketer from Titanic. Desmond Hume from Lost. And Aramis from The Three Musketeers. But yeah, I'm hyped for Game of Thrones. I'll keep my dick in my pants for a few seconds before we talk about that.
Okay, yeah.
But
Don't ever mention that again. Don't do it.
I'll control it. We'll get there. Let me see if I can. I saved. Oh, they emailed it to me. That's what they did do. But yeah, are you taking it right now, Mr. Alex?
Yeah, why not? Should we do this? Should we do it on air? Or
Fuck it, let's do it live. Let's do it live.
All right. So first question: you enjoy vibrant social events with lots of people? I don't know. I'm all right with this. I don't hate them.
Yeah, I don't hate them. I don't.
I enjoy them.
Yeah.
I like to go to car shows and gun shows and shit.
What my psych major friend person told me was that you should, if you like kind of like something or kind of don't, just put in a slight agree. Neutral is really if you really have no feelings for it. That's how they kind of gear this test.
I enjoy them. I just don't like to like. I enjoy it. I go to parties.
You just don't like people. Get off my property before I shoot you in the ball.
Get off
my lawn.
Yeah. I used to work as a lifeguard to deal with like people not being able to talk. I fucking hate that. I like talking to people.
I want to go on a 1 second tangent while you're doing that. I was watching Gran Torino the other night, and I was watching on the only site I could legally find it on, which was AMC, and it was a censored version.
Oh my god!
It fucking ruined the movie.
Yeah,
so like
that totally ruined.
When he would be like talking to the Tao kid, the neighbor, he'd be like, "What are you, a fucking wussy?" And I was like, "Wussy." They would literally substitute the word pussy for wussy, and it would be the worst dub ever. It'd be like, "What are you, a freaking wussy?" Like, it would be like totally off. It wouldn't even sound like it was in that scene. Like, it was so bad. Like, it ruined the movie. Such a great movie was ruined by censorship.
That's like when they played Scarface. Like, you played Scarface and edited the fuck out of that too.
Yeah.
It's just so awful.
But what was funny was like some of the racial slurs were okay. Like a one that rhymes with brink was okay.
Oh, you mean
One that got you kicked off the radio.
Yeah, that one's fine. But when you say fuck or pussy, that doesn't fly.
See,
Or
we live in the exact opposite world now. We live in the fucking clown world.
Yep.
You can't do that. Alright, well,
We probably live in the black hole that they just fucking found.
yeah.
Alright. Let me go down to my next question. You often spend time exploring unrealistic yet intriguing ideas. Hell to the yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, you look up furry porn.
No, I do not look up furry porn. That's not an intriguing idea. That's just like cancer. Just like, I don't know about that. Your travel plans are more likely to look like a rough list of ideas than a detailed itinerary. Like, see, that's a tough one. Like, I'm just confused how to say that. Like, how often do I fucking travel?
I don't know. How often do you travel, sir?
Jeez. I mean, I go to see you guys. I go to see my parents. That's about it. I mean, it's not like I don't really make itineraries. I don't know how to answer this, but I guess I'll disagree with it because actually, I probably would agree with that one slightly. All right. You often think about what you should have said in a conversation long after it's taken place. Nope. No regrets.
Ew.
If your friend is sad about something, your first instinct is to support them emotionally, not try to solve their problem. Hell no. I want to solve their fucking problem.
Yeah.
People are stupid. They can't figure it out themselves. They're not as smart as me. No. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, no. Or they're like... Yeah, because it's like, you don't know what the other person's fucking thinking. Like, why would you, or maybe they're just going through such a fucking bad time that they're so depressed that they don't know how to fucking, like, everybody needs that one person to help them out in life. Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll absolutely help them solve the problem. I'll be like, why do you fucking tell me about your problems if you don't want me to solve them for you? Like, don't.
Yeah, I do hate that shit though. Like, you're like, I need your help, and then you tell them like, hey, maybe you should fucking leave him. Yeah, but that's too hard. Like, look, I'm trying to give you a fucking answer, right? What are you trying
to do that shit all the time? They'll be like, hey, which dress should I buy? I'm just like, I don't know. That one looks good. Oh, I think I'll buy the other one. Okay.
Yeah.
Opinion.
Well, what in your scenario, what I've noticed with people is that what's right is not always easy. But people are more inclined to do what's easy. Because it's easier, and they do that. And it's like, well, you wonder why you don't change because you don't have the guts to do something that's hard.
Yeah, people
have.
It takes a lot to fucking upset me.
Yep. Oh shit.
Look that up, big boy.
No.
You often rely on other people to be the ones to start conversation. Hell no. I'll start conversations with people. If you have to temporarily put your plans on hold, you make sure it is your top priority to get back on track as soon as possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I very much agree.
Yeah.
You rarely worry if you make a good impression on someone you met.
No, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, somewhat.
I don't give a shit. Like, that's me. I'm like, well, I mean, I'm like, because I realize, I understand, like, especially with like first dates. Yeah, like, I don't like, yeah, I always believe that it's just two people just trying not to say something fucked, like to fuck up the date.
Oops.
But like, yeah.
Or physically do something to fuck it up.
Yeah.
Like the virgin shake.
But it's like a card game. It's like, which card should I reveal now and which should I like lay in wait for later? It's like, if I tell them this about me, they probably won't want a second date. But if we're already like 12 dates in, then and I tell them this, it's not going to be a deal breaker. That's kind of what dating is. That's like the first handful of dates.
The first date one, it's like, I'm a strong, independent woman who should be taken seriously. And then by date 4, just kidding, I'm a thought.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oopsie, I forgot to tell you. Deal with it.
It would be a challenge for you to spend the whole weekend all by yourself without feeling bored. No. I mean, what do they mean by all by myself?
Well, what do I have? Like, what do I have at my disposal?
Dude, I go to the gun range. I haven't been to the gun range in months.
Yeah. Like, shit, as long as I got my cell phone, I can be entertained. I'm an easily amused person. Like, oh.
I've noticed. I'm kidding.
I'll listen to music or watch porn or something. Like, yeah, you know.
Dude, you're more of a detail-oriented than a big picture person. What the fuck does that even mean?
I mean, so you look at like the nitty-gritty details, or you looking at just generalities?
God, that's pretty fucking hard.
Yeah.
I know some of these are hard, which is why I would do like slight degrees or a neutral on.
Detail-oriented than a big picture. I mean, I like to see the forest for the trees, I guess, but I can also see fucking details.
Yeah.
I think I'm one of those. Like I like to see the big picture, and then I like to detail my way to get to that big picture. You know.
Oh yeah, I could make you like a list of how to fucking go to Mordor, you know, or I could just go and take the fucking Griffin, you know. That's what. You're very affectionate with people you care about. Somewhat.
You're very affectionate with me, Alex.
Shut up, bitch, and give me a goddamn beer before I punch you in the face.
I said that to my girlfriend the other day, and man, she listened. I'm kidding.
You don't even drink.
I know that's a joke.
Shut up and get me a goddamn Starbucks before I knock you out.
No, it's shut up and listen, damn it, and get me a 2% milk now.
That's like a duck version.
No, it's shut up and listen, get me a milk. We joke all the time about that stuff. It's funny. She gets me.
You have a careful and methodical approach to life.
Yes, that's for me. That was a strong yes.
Yikes. Yeah,
no, I'm not very careful.
No.
I noticed.
No.
Not very careful at all. You're still bothered by the mistakes you made a long time ago. To a certain extent, some mistakes that they still bother me.
Yeah, like that one time where we were in my dorm together, and
Oh, that doesn't bother me at all. That was fun. I'd do that again.
Nobody knows what we're talking about. It's funny.
At parties and similar events, you can mostly be found further away from the action. I guess.
The action.
You often find difficult to relate to people who let their emotions. Yes, definitely. When looking for a movie to watch, you can spend ages browsing the. Especially because if I want to watch a movie, if it's just me, it's pretty quick. There's other people there. Yeah. That's when it becomes fun. So, like, geez, I had a bad experience with that. I was with my grandparents, and we just got done watching like a couple nights ago the Great Gatsby, and they're like, "Oh, you know the Leonardo DiCaprio? Oh, he's a good actor. Let's go and watch The Wolf of Wall Street." And I was like, "Oh, that's good." Yeah. Turn on that fucking movie. There's some guy doing blow off over his ass. I'm just like, "Yep, I think we just have to wait."
You ever have a chick and you're like, oh. She's like, I'm hungry. Let's go get something to eat. I was like, and then you're like, well, what do you want?
Yeah.
Like, what do you want? What are you in the mood for? Because I'm a mood eater. I'm like, oh, okay. What are you in the mood for? And then we can go from there. It's like, I don't know. Like, well, what the fuck? You're hungry, right? Like,
no. I have a solution for this. This is what I do with my girl. Because I've learned.
Make her make you food if she can't figure it out. Just be like, yo, okay, you're hungry. Make some fucking food.
See, that's the smartest choice.
Shut up, bitch. Get in the kitchen. Make me some goddamn food.
Put it in the oven now.
Better make me one of them damn ham and cheese sandwiches, you fucking bitch.
See, if mine could cook, I'm not saying that to shit on her, but she just doesn't know how to cook. Yeah.
She'll cook you. Hey, she'll cook you the best Pop-Tarts you've ever had.
Yeah, and the best Chef Boyardee.
You're making some money to be eating out a lot when you become an adult.
I know. You know,
you're gonna be the one cooking at home and be like, okay.
That's what I was actually joking with them. Like, are we gonna have to do something real progressive and I'm gonna have to be the one cooking? Like the man? No, but I'm kidding. Like, the thing is, though, what I do, because this is how I've learned. You gotta take. What is it that you would say, Alex? Assert your dominance. Take initiative. So that's what I would do. I'd take initiative. I'd go, hey, want to get dinner at like 5:30? Sure. And I'd be like, how does a baby sound? That sounds good. Boom, out of the way. Yeah. And if she has any disagreement, she can voice it. Or I'll just say, hey, want to get dinner at 5:30 p.m. at Baby's? Boom, done. Make the decision for them. Be a leader. Be a Chad. Be the initiator. Now, that doesn't mean you don't take their input, obviously. But what I'm saying is that's what I found just to be, makes things flow better. And then I'll even ask her, I'll just be like, hey, like, you should pick the place tonight. She'll be like, I don't know where to eat. And I'll be like, okay, I guess I'm picking again.
There you go. You can stay calm under a lot of pressure. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
can do that. I used to work as a lifeguard.
Yeah. Yeah.
When in a group of people you do not know, you have no conversation.
Say that one more time.
When in a group of people you do not know, you have a problem jumping right into their conversation. I don't know. If I don't know them, I'm not gonna jump right into their fucking conversation. Slightly, probably medium actually.
Yeah.
When you sleep, your dreams tend to be a bizarre and fantastic. Hell yeah, my dreams are fucking crazy. I used to have that sleep paralysis shit. You can see all sorts of weird stuff. Like, you ever see that movie with Darth Maul dude in it? That's not Star Wars.
What?
Like the Insidious.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
You ever
sure.
see Insidious?
I don't know. That's like
You
the most
remember that
random
movie.
thing in the world.
Yeah,
The
no,
guy
that
who played
movie-
Darth Maul. Nobody knows who that guy is. He wore fucking makeup. I'm fucking with you, but yeah, what?
No, Insidious, they have the demon that looks like Darth Maul in it.
I have no. I'll have to look that up. I don't know what you're talking about.
See, that's what I used to have when I slept, except for it wasn't, nearly as fantastical as that.
Okay.
Like, there was like the, I don't know, probably unwanted astral projections or some gay shit like that.
You ever have one of those sex dreams where you're like, where you're doing it, and then right before you're about to come, you wake up. You're like,
I hate that.
oh my God, that's amazing! Oh damn it! Time to get
Shit.
up from work. Son of a bitch.
Oh my god! I've been having some. I'm not gonna lie. I've been having some interesting dreams recently. Since I think like when you get into a relationship, it changes your dreams.
It's like I did that once, and the chick's like, "What happened? You were humping the pillow for like 10 minutes." I'm like, "Damn it!"
I hate that, dude. That's the fucking worst. I wish there was a way you could like jack back into your like last dream. You need to invent that.
And then,
Like, come on, Elon Musk, get your shit together.
Come on, let me at least finish on this person before I wake up. Damn.
Yeah, let me climax.
In your opinion, is it okay sometimes to step on others to get ahead in life?
No.
You're gonna say yes.
Yeah. Hell yeah, it depends on the people.
Well, actually, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
I know a few
yep.
people I wouldn't
Like, I
mind
wouldn't
stepping
fuck over
on.
my
Yeah.
family, wouldn't fuck over my close friends.
But I'd fuck over any member of the CRs any day of the
I was
week.
gonna say.
Any day of the week and twice on Sunday.
You're dedicated and focused on your goals, only rarely sidetracked.
I'd fuck them over twice on Sunday and still have time to get back home for Game of Thrones.
Yeah, and then fuck them over on Monday 3 times.
Yeah.
'Cause that's when the meetings are. Context.
So you're dedicated and focused on your goals, only rarely getting sidetracked. I somewhat agree. If you make a mistake, you tend to start doubting yourself, your abilities, or your knowledge. Not really. I mean, depends on how bad the mistake is.
Yeah, that depends. It depends
Actually cut the
on.
wrong wire and just be like, oh, well, it's going to blow up in my face now. When at a social event, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people, mostly talk to the ones you already know. Disagree somewhat. You usually lose interest in discussion when it gets philosophical. Hell no. I've had discussions with certain people over philosophy.
I'm
For
thinking of
very
one
good
particular
albums.
person.
Yeah, those were the days.
Yeah.
You would never let yourself cry in front of others. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. I would definitely, not as an adult. When I was a kid, I was a fucking kid. But as an adult, hell no. You feel more drawn to places with a bustling and busy atmosphere than to more quiet and intimate ones. No, I like living in the, I like living in the countryside, but I do miss the city sometimes because I could go and get fucked up and not have to worry about calling an Uber and spending $20 to get home. That was pretty nice. You like discussing different views and theories on what the world could look like in the future. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's all shit. I think it's like, what shit do you want? Do you want 1984 shit, or do you want Brave New World shit?
That's right.
Or do you want some Matrix shit in between? We'll see. I find that very interesting. What way are we gonna be fucked over?
Or some Judge Dredd shit.
I need to see that. I haven't seen that movie in years. Fuck.
What, The Matrix?
No, Judge Dredd. I think I was like sleeping. Same thing with like the Tenacious D movie and like Pulp Fiction. I was like watching that when I was going to sleep. I have like subliminal messages of it, but like
bless you.
Thank you.
When it comes to making life-changing choices, you mostly listen to your heart rather than your head. Hell no.
No.
You cannot imagine yourself dedicating your life to the study of something that you cannot see, touch, or experience. No, that's kind of dealing with anything computer-wise. I disagree. You usually prefer to get your revenge, forgive. Yeah, I love getting revenge.
Yeah.
We do too.
Yeah.
You often make decisions on a whim. Hell no. I usually think about them first.
Yeah.
The time you spend by yourself often ends up being more interesting than satisfying the time you spend with other people. No, definitely not. You often put special effort into interpreting the real meaning of the message of a song. Yes. I could spend hours on that shit. Like, there's so much like red pill within blue pill moments. It's like the postmodern like way of interpreting movies.
Yes.
You always know exactly what you want. I don't know exactly what I want.
No.
You rarely think back on the choices you made and wonder what you could have done differently. No, I do that every so often. Not very often. When in a pubic place, you usually stick to quieter.
Did you say pubic?
Should I have that public? Well, hopefully be quiet. Hopefully
Freudian slip much?
Damn.
That's on your fucking mind.
I never had that problem where it was particularly crowded. No. No, I don't mind being public places.
You mean pubic places?
That's nice too. You tend to focus on present realities rather than future possibilities. Yeah. I like to think of the past. Alternate history past. That'd be pretty cool.
Alt history.
You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings.
Aww.
Maybe a little bit, because some people are fucking stupid.
You don't understand my feelings.
I can understand them, I just disagree with them because they have stupid feelings sometimes. When starting to work on a project, you prefer to make as many decisions upfront as possible. Yeah, I don't like to go and like bullshit around the bush.
Well, which bush are you talking about?
I've done like project management shit before, and I hate dealing with that because people don't know what the fuck they want. It's like, we want to have this and that. Is God, like, to project managers out there, hats off to you. Hats off to you guys. That would piss me off. When you know someone thinks highly of you, you also wonder how long it will be until... No, I like to not think of when that'll happen. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and strike up a conversation. No, because that'd probably label me as like a rapist or something in, the year 2019. You talk to me without my permission. You white male.
Bigot.
You often drift away in a daydreaming about various ideas or scenarios. Yeah, I can sometimes do that.
Uh-huh.
You look after yourself first and others come in second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. It depends on the situation.
Yeah, most of the time. Well, it depends, really. But probably most of the time. I'm not going to go and think about a bunch of other people's stuff. I mean, God, myself, other people, family, things like that. Yeah, this ascending order. Even when you have planned a particular daily routine, you usually just end up doing what you feel like at any given moment. No. Your mood could change very quickly. No. I don't think that would be accurate. You often contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. Somewhat.
Yeah, somewhat.
You often talk about your own feelings and emotions. No. You have got detailed education or career development plans stretching years into the... Yeah, I have ideas. You rarely dwell on your regrets. Sometimes I can dwell on those, but not usually. Spending time in a dynamic atmosphere with lots of people around quickly makes you feel drained and in need of a getaway. No. Like if I'm drinking, if I have a ride home, I'll get fucked up. But 9 out of 10 times that doesn't happen. You see yourself as more of a realist than a visionary. No, I can be kind of visionary about certain things. You find it easy to emphasize for the person who's gone through something you never. I can kind of do that, but not really. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than to organizing efforts. No. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Hell no.
No.
After a long, exhausting week of fun parties, just what you need. Hell yeah. You frequently find yourself wondering how technological advancements could change everyday life. Yeah. You always consider how actions might affect others, people before doing. No, they can deal with the after effects. They deal with the fallout.
Yeah.
Honor the commitments you have made, even if you have a change of heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
You rarely feel insecure. Yeah. See them results. The Ent J A.
Commander.
It's J.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is this? Oh yes, a commander.
I want to see what characters you're like, or what his historical figures. Those are always in. Steve Jobs, Gordon Ramsay, Harrison Ford, Margaret Thatcher,
naked on a cold day.
Whoopi Goldberg, Jim Carrey. That makes sense.
Oh God, fuck Jim Carrey.
FDR.
Fuck FDR too.
David Petraeus, Tony Soprano, David Palmer from
Malcolm
24. Yeah,
fuck is Malcolm Maryland.
from Arrow.
Fuck is Mary Talbot.
She's from Downton Abbey.
Oh,
I've seen that show.
Francis Underwood, the guy who was like raping little boys.
Yeah.
That's Kevin Spacey's character. Joaquin Sharp from House of Cards, River Tam from Firefly, and Milde de Winter from The Three
My
Musketeers.
Lady Winter. Who the fuck is these people?
Oh
What's
my God, Tony Soprano. That's the
what-
best one. Yeah, you little pussy.
That was one of those things. Kevin Spacey was one of those guys. Like, why did you have to be such a piece of shit in real life?
Yeah.
Movies were fantastic, and then God,
7.
fuck.
American Beauty. American Beauty makes a little. You can't watch that one now.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's a cool one. I mean, I've had similar results in other personality tests.
Gordon
My
Ramsay.
work apparently spent a bunch of money on giving one of those, and it was like, was it like the dominant personality trait in the one they did? That was the only one there, and I ended up like getting reported for saying something. I ended up like offending someone during that. What's my strengths and weaknesses? Efficient, energetic, self-confident, strong-willed, strategic thinker, charismatic. Stubborn and dominant, yep. Intolerant, yep.
Intolerant.
Arrogant, sometimes.
Mine's pretty funny. Like, it's dead on accurate.
Poor handling of emotions, cold and ruthless. A romantic relation. Oh shit.
Yeah, get to the romance. Those are always interesting.
As in other areas of their lives, commanders approach dating and relationships with a set of goals and a plan to achieve them, and proceed to do so with impressive energy and enthusiasm. People with a commander personality type are in it to win, will gladly take leading roles in relationships from the start, assuming personal responsibility for how smoothly things go, and working actively to ensure a mutually rewarding experience. Romantic relationships are a serious business, and commanders are in it for the long haul. Sometimes.
Oh.
Confident thrives on unselfish performance. What's friendships? As in most aspects of their lives, in friendship, commanders seek personal growth and inspiration. They often have a plan to accomplish it. Friendships of circumstance built on things like shared routines are not commanders' preferred method. Rather, they pursue their friends, seek out individuals who share their passion for deep, meaningful discussions and who enjoy learning and development as much as they do. It's not always easy to be the commander's friends. They demand a lot from their relationships, but they pay a great deal of attention to their friendships, and it's unlikely they ever feel stagnant.
I second
Christmas,
that.
Parenthood. Oh God, I'm gonna be a fucking dictator when I have a kid.
Yeah.
Do some shit, dude. Speaking of dictator, you need to go and do yours. I want to see your shit for it.
Oh, Dictator Phil. Yeah, Phil will do it at some point, I guess.
What's up,
The Myers-Briggs test. You gotta do it. Maybe not right now because we're getting deep into the podcast. Maybe we'll do it. Here's what we'll do. We'll talk about Game of Thrones and other culture news, and then maybe we can do it at the end if we have time.
Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. We don't want to get too deep into Phil.
Well, you can always go and like cut that shit.
Yeah, I know. We can always edit it, splice it, move it around, but.
I've taken it a few times.
Oh, really? What'd you get?
I got the Advocate.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I did, but it's different though, because like I do, like at a moment's note, like I can change like that. Like if I see something and I see something fucked up, I could make a beeline and look at them and go, "What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?"
Well, that's what the advocate does.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed about me, and this is where
Are you running a business or are you running a charity? If get rid of this piece of shit.
Well, that's the thing with this like major friend person who happens to be in relationships with me told me when we were taking this thing, like she got the architect, and the architect's a little bit more laid back, lets people do their own thing. Now I am that way. What was that?
Perfect psychologist though, but anyway.
Yeah, I know, right? But that's kind of what I am in some things. But the advocate, and I'm definitely this way, where if I see something bad happening or somebody doing something bad, like I have to fix it.
Yeah.
Like if somebody is, for example, binge drinking or is on drugs, like I'm like, no, stop it, don't do that, you're killing yourself. Whereas other people just, whereas other people, like the architect might go, whatever, doing their own thing. But whereas I'm like, no. It's like conflicting for me, because at the same time, I'm a person that's like live and let live, do your own thing. But at the same time, I want to help people and improve them. And when I see them fucking up or when I see them killing themselves, I have to do something. You both are laughing at
No,
this.
you want to know one of the most fucked up things I've ever heard is
What?
So someone I know that's very I'd say close to me, but he's kind of a dickhead. He's. I hope he never hears this podcast, because I'll probably get some nasty texts. But he's like, every time he sees a homeless person, and you know how you always get told, "Oh, never give a homeless dude money."
Yeah, I never do that.
He's probably going to spend it on drugs.
Yep.
He actually gives homeless people money knowing that they're going to spend it on drugs. So he's like, "Oh yeah, I know they're going to spend it on drugs. So then they're going to take those shitty drugs. They're going to OD, and then there's one less loser on the planet." I'm like, "Holy fuck!"
Well, see, that's acceleration. That's accelerationism right there.
Yeah,
like
it works. That's what I'm telling you. Accelerationism is it is a ideology based on pragmatism.
no, it is not.
It works. It fucking works.
But it's fun. I'm like, wow, that's fucked up. But I'm like, you know what? You might be onto
right.
something. Like, holy God. It's like one of those things where you're like, ugh, but
well, there is a cynical side to me that goes, natural selection. Hey, why are we intervening in it?
There's parts of me that go, that I look at what's going on in the world. I'm like, you know what? Thanos might have a point.
Yeah.
He might have a point.
Half you fuckers need to go.
Yeah.
Speaking of culture, though, let's talk about Game of Thrones. Something I actually care about.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I am very, very excited for Sunday, tomorrow, or when this podcast goes up, probably the day of this goes up. The 8th and final fucking season.
The only problem I have is that the beginning of each season is usually very fucking bland. Like they usually are boring, and then they start kicking off.
Oh,
and
yeah. Well, I've been watching, because I have not watched Game of Thrones till a few months ago.
But this is the last season, so it might.
It's going to be boom, 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 boom.
Because they kicked up, like,
have you caught
up? Have you caught up on everything?
I've been caught up for a while.
They ended.
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you if you're whatever. So, they ended it with the wall being gone.
Yeah.
Right?
Tear down this wall.
Yeah, like, I wonder if they made that into like a. I wonder if there's some political undertones.
I don't think so, because guess what? The wall fucking worked. What was it, season 3? I think, when the wildlings tried to throw it.
The wall went down.
It kept them the fuck out.
Yeah, and now that this shit happened, all hell broke loose. It's about to break loose.
The wall was protecting those inside. Yeah, I love this show, by the way. I think it's one of the greatest shows ever written. It's that good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very picky with shows, but this show just blows me away. It doesn't fail to, like, not surprise me. Like, it's always surprising me.
Yeah.
I did know some things going because I started watching around November and I finished around I think February or March. Got through the whole thing and I'd watch 1 or 2 episodes a night and I loved it. Like I know some people find some of it slow or boring. I didn't find that at all.
Yeah.
At all. There's
I
not
think
a second that bored me.
It goes in like, I think it does go in. It goes in waves. Like there's
no, but every
there's some
scene's
boring,
important.
There's some boring episodes, and then it like
none
all
are
of a sudden,
boring for me.
and then all of a sudden, boom, a whole bunch of shit happens.
Well, that
like, oh
yeah.
my God.
Well, what this show does extremely well, which is it's what some shows would see as a weakness, but it's a strength.
Yeah.
Is they will reshuffle the deck, change everything with one actor in one episode.
Yeah.
But that keeps it fresh.
Yeah.
Like the famous Ned Stark losing his head, the main character, biggest actor on the show, and it happens in the 9th episode, not the season finale.
Yeah.
It happens in the 9th episode, totally changes everything.
Yeah.
But it's genius.
Yeah.
It's absolutely genius. And even though I knew something happens to Sean Bean, because I'm like, oh, he's only on the first season poster. You never see this guy again. But then when he got his head cut, I was like, holy shit. Yeah. Like, that was probably the most shocking thing, at the time, if you hadn't read the books. Like, people were probably so shocked by that.
Yeah, and then there's those episodes that are like, that have the clips that are so fucking satisfying. Like when King Joffrey gets fucking poisoned
in the second episode of the season,
or when they make Cersei do the fucking penance walk. Oh, I'm like,
shame.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's it's amazing. It's like everything that has been amazing about TV in modern times, like in one show. And it's like insane budget, insanely good acting, and the characters. Oh my God, it's some of the best. Like every character is interesting, unique, and compelling.
The only issue I have is like which incest couple's basically going to take over.
Is it Jon Snow and Daenerys, or is it Cersei and Jaime?
Yeah, it's like, yikes.
Oh, speaking of Jaime, he's got to be one of my favorite characters because of the growth. That character arc is probably the greatest character arc I may have ever seen. You start off hating this guy. He's a dick. He pushes little Bronn out is that his kid's name? Bronn Stark? Fuck, what's the kid's?
Stark. Bran
Stark,
yeah.
I'm thinking Bronn, the friend of Tyrion. That's cool.
Right.
But he pushes this little kid out a window, and you're like, this guy's a dick. And then he's the Kingslayer. He's a dick.
And he's fucking his sister.
He's fucking his sister. Like, what a dick.
Yeah.
And then in season 3, they do such a clever thing.
Yeah.
They chop off his hand.
Yep.
And he loses his identity as a guard, as the greatest swordsman in Westeros. Yeah. So what happens to this character? He regains humanity. You see another side to him, like when he's in that bathtub with Brienne of Tarth.
Yeah,
one of the greatest scenes in the show.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, oh my God, I totally feel for this guy. Like I hated him.
Yeah,
but he was actually a hero.
Yeah,
he saved millions of people.
Yeah,
from a madman. Like, oh my God. And they do that a lot in this show. Well, they will show you bits of a character, but they don't show you everything. So you think something, then when you find out,
starting to see. We're starting to see breaking points between Cersei and Jaime, because you could tell Cersei's getting like kind of fed up with Jaime's shit.
Yeah,
like it's very like
because
she wants to be evil, and like. And she used to be evil and prickish with Jaime, and then it's like Jaime's starting to kind of show his more of his good side. Yeah, there's just this conflict that's happening.
Oh yeah,
oh it's rich.
I know, it's so good. It's so amazing. It's so well written. But yeah, Jaime, I've just loved that character. It's so good because I never expected to like him for a second. When I did, I was blown away. But the only gripe I actually have with this show is I think it's sometimes a bit excessive. Like in the first 4 seasons or first 3, it's excessive.
Some of these episodes get cold too.
Yeah,
they're just cold. It's like cold reality. Like, oh my God.
Well, that's what I like about this show too, is that it's very real.
Yeah.
Like, they don't gloss over anything or go like,
Yeah.
oh, it's happy little medieval times of swords and knights and dragons. No, it shows you what it was really like. It shows you the harsh realities. It doesn't hold back. Like, it feels like something that happened. Like, it's, even though it has dragons in it, it feels like one of the most real shows ever produced.
The battle.
Or the bastards.
Huh?
Battle of Bastards.
Well, the battle where Jon Snow takes back Winterfell, right?
Yeah, Battle of Bastards.
Yeah, where it's like they're outnumbered and they're getting beaten the shit out of, and you're like looking at it like, no fucking way, and then it's like
Fucking little finger.
and then the other army comes in and it's like, oh yeah, and then even then the giant fucking dies.
Yeah.
like,
Ramsay dies in the greatest way
yeah.
possible.
Oh my god, it's like
That battle is like Saving Private Ryan in medieval times. It's gruesome, brutal, but it's like beautiful at the same time because it's so realistic and so breathtaking.
Yeah.
But speaking of, who was it? Had two thoughts in one there. I mean, 'cause I could talk about that battle for hours, but the one that really gets me also that I didn't expect was Hold the Door.
Hold door.
Hold the door.
Oh, I think everybody. Like when the episode came out, people were fucking crying.
Dude.
Like people blew up all of social media. Like it's like wow.
That's why I wish I'd watched this sooner, but at the same time, I'm kind of cool I watched it in this way. But I'm not gonna lie, I've never cried during a TV show or movie ever. I've come close a few times. That one got me.
Yeah.
It might be for some personal reasons, but like, oh my god, dude, it's such a simple thing too.
Yeah.
And it just gets you every time. I'm like, every time you hold the door, I'm like, no.
Like, look, Bran Stark though, he brings this like, it's amazing how they bring Bran Stark in to present the storyline to bring depth to these storylines. Like he just inserts like, oh, the past and how it's all connected, how it's all interconnected, and you're fine. And then right at the last part of the season, you find out that that Daenerys and Jon Snow are fucking related, and you're like, oh my god, and they're about to fuck. It's like, oh my god,
he's fucking his aunt.
Damn.
Now.
Ooh.
In that, it's a segue out right perfectly out of that. What do you think is going to happen in this final season? Because I'm just going to say right out of the bat, I have no fucking clue, and I think every prediction we're going to make is going to be totally wrong.
It's going to be totally wrong.
But what do you think?
Ooh.
Who's going to sit on the Iron Throne? Or will there be an Iron Throne?
Yeah, I don't think there'll be an Iron Throne.
I don't think
I
so
think
either.
I think there'll be some sort of because there are usually some like political undertones to it. Like there's like where you'll have little hints, and I think that they'll do it as like this last season. They'll do it as like a political thing. Like, oh, there shouldn't be an Iron Throne. Let the people run. Well,
I think that would be a natural progression of the storyline too, because people are kind of the Daenerys storyline is about change.
Like everybody,
and she's freed these slaves. She's brought the dragons back. She's actually a good person.
Yeah,
and I think she's seen what power does to people. She doesn't want to be like her father.
Yeah.
So I could see that happening, and I personally, that's what I would bet on. But I could be totally wrong still, because a lot of people think Daenerys is gonna die. I actually don't believe that. I don't think Daenerys will die. I don't think Jon Snow will die because he's already died once. Can't do it again, really. Like I think that's very unlikely. But I don't think she'd die either because she's so special to this story. Like, and also, I don't know if you've seen it. I think I sent this to you. The books are called A Song of Ice and Fire.
Yep.
Who's the ice? Jon Snow. Who's the fire? Daenerys Targaryen.
Yep.
And if you watch the show, they tend to do similar things.
Yep.
And they're kind of made for each other.
Yeah.
In more ways than one.
Yeah.
I don't think either of them die. I think Tyrion could die. Very likely.
I mean, it's possible.
Because he's so cool. It's so good. A Game of Thrones
Well,
likes
he's
killing
so
them
crafty.
all.
Like, okay.
I know.
He's probably the craftiest character in the whole show.
He's smart as
like
fuck.
he just finds a way to fucking
Get out of
survive
everything,
and
yeah.
get out of shit situations like all the time.
Dude, Ben Shapiro, I was listening to his Game of Thrones predictions. He pissed me off because he was so wrong. He goes, Tyrion's the dumbest character in the show. He's never made a smart decision ever. What are you fucking talking about? Have you seen season 2? He literally held the kingdom together as Joffrey was being a dick.
Yep.
Like, I don't know. But, like, I could see Arya dying because she's so beloved.
Yeah.
I could see Sansa maybe dying. I could see a lot of people dying, but it would be the funniest thing is if they pull in Americans. I don't know. Have you seen the show The Americans? They did a clever finale where nobody died. And this was a show about Russian spies. Nobody died. Game of Thrones, I doubt they can do that. Because their homicide count per episode.
Way. Yeah.
But, like, that would be interesting if nobody died. I mean, people would be, like, flipping out, but, like, they won't do that. But there's definitely going to be a massive battle between the living and the dead, obviously. That's good. They said that's, like, going to be... It sounds like it's going to be an entire episode. Like, it's going to be they said it's the biggest battle in cinematic history. Like, movie and TV.
Yeah.
That's how insane this is going to be.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really cool. But obviously the dead aren't going to win. I think that's probably the most safest bet. But even then, I don't know what could happen.
Yeah, because I would assume that if they destroy the, what is it, the Ice King or something like that? Like what?
Oh, the Ice King. I forget what they call him.
Yeah, if they destroy him, pretty much everything goes to hell because he's
Yeah.
like the one that like summons.
He's like that thing in Star Wars when you blow it up, all the battle droids just go. Meow.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen to her dragons?
I think it's possible that the dragons could go, but that those dragons could die, but there could be dragon eggs somewhere. Like
Yeah.
I could see something along those lines.
Yeah.
Like maybe something tragic happens to both of the two dragons that are left, and like
she finds an egg or she has one hidden.
and then there are like eggs somewhere.
Yeah.
Like yeah. But that would probably be like a last episode to like maybe go.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of possibilities, and the writers, David and I forget the other guy's name, two main like creative minds behind it, so said that nobody's guessed the ending. Nobody, they said.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, because everybody's gonna be shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think of other because there's so many characters in this show and so many storylines that got wrapped up in 6 episodes. Like, not everything's gonna be perfectly tied up, which is good in some ways, but I think you're going to see a lot of heartbreaking moments.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's going to be hard to sit through, but I'm going to love it. Because I bet they're going to do something big right out of the gate. Like, in the first 2 episodes, something massive's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like a Ned Stark or a Joffrey death level. Like, something massive's going to happen.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Oh, man, this show has really grown on me. Like, because I know most people were watching it, like, when it was airing, and if you've been like those fans have gone back and rewatched it, they say there's a lot of foreshadowing, stuff that's already happened, and people have said that like they've known the ending since I think like season 3-ish. They've known how this was going to end. But yeah, this is going to be crazy. I can't wait. And speaking of, on 60 Minutes, they're going to do a story on Game of Thrones, so if y'all want to check that out, that should be cool. Because they're going to show a few little snippets from the new premiere, too. Only a few hours before it premieres. But actually, the one thing that I wish they had in this season was Littlefinger. Because I love that character.
I was surprised when they slit his throat in the
7th season. Yeah, because I always thought he'd be a one that would survive the whole thing because he was so goddamn smart.
Yeah, he was crafty, too.
Yeah. Oh, I was enjoyed watching it. Even though he's so bad and does dickish things and is so selfish, he is so fucking smart. It's like, this guy. Oh, man. Any final thoughts so we can have Alex talk about something that he can relate to? Nada?
Well, here's, I don't know, like, I've never watched an episode, but if it's anything like the Chinese history, which it kind of is.
Yeah.
About it, I think maybe they're just gonna go all communist at the end, and the people are gonna rise up. And I don't know. I could see that happening.
Yeah, what if the people killed Daenerys and Jon Snow?
It'll basically be like I can see that happening. That's my prediction. I have no.
Well, that's what I was thinking. That's kind of what I was thinking when I was going to say like the
There you go,
people
full
rise up
fucking-
and they destroy the Iron Throne.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's possible. Before they get
That's
to
what I'm
it.
saying. There's like a political kind of deal where they go, well, how about we just get rid of the Iron Throne altogether? Like,
Have there been hints of this? Because like, there's been the shift like the High Sparrow, you know, the religious cult that's kind of backed by the people, and you can tell like there's always a third party other than just like the people vying for the throne. But one thing I will say is I'm genuinely surprised how big of a cultural phenomenon Game of Thrones is, because it's on HBO, which not everybody has. It's pretty adulty. It's got some taboo shit like incest, rape, and all kinds of stuff like that. And yet it's one of the most successful, if not the most successful, like show of all time. Like that's always impressed me about this show, is that people have, millions have tuned into it. But oh, it's good stuff. My God. Oh, I'm so excited. I was not. I was pretty excited for this final season, and all that, but like I just finished watching it like a few months ago, so I was kind of burnt out. But like my excitement didn't start till this week, and like I've heard so many people in my dorm watching it. I know a bunch of friends have just started watching it. Like it's some good shit. And I got Game of Thrones Oreos today, so appropriate for me. But yeah, this is gonna be some crazy, awesome shit. Anyway, another bit of culture news I want to talk about. I don't know if you've seen it yet, Alex. If so, I'll send it your way. But a new Star Wars trailer, teaser technically, has been released. Star Wars Celebration is happening for Star Wars Episode 9. And I'm like, cringe at this title, The Rise of Skywalker.
I thought he died. Unless they're making her Skywalker again.
Yeah, the Mary Sue.
I thought she was supposed to originally be a Skywalker, but then they like nixed it in the last movie, and then I guess they're retconning it again.
I honestly don't know. Like it sounds like this movie's gonna like literally ignore the last one.
I don't know, like me and my coworkers were talking about the Star Wars movies, and like half, like a good probably two coworkers are like really pro. They really like the new ones. Then a bunch of them really like the, they thought it was shit.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
I
on
enjoyed that side. And the other person didn't give a shit. He's like, oh, they're all right, I guess.
Yeah, well, anybody that's watched our Last Jedi review would know that Alex and I are on the shit side of these new Star Wars movies. Have you seen the teaser yet, Alex?
No, I have not seen the teaser.
Here, I just sent it. Let's get your live reaction.
All right.
Have you seen it, Phil?
I have.
Okay.
I'm going to play it. There's a bunch of breathing. The black screen. She's in a desert.
Imagine my shock.
Oh. It's breathing in a desert. That's cool. Alright. She pulls up the lightsaber.
With Luke Skywalker voiceover.
This is your.
God, his voice just sounds like shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Luke Skywalker must have been doing a lot of smoking those death sticks this time.
You want to try some death sticks?
Up, another pan shot of where they got film this shit at. It's like New Mexico or something. She's running with the lightsaber. That's really dangerous. Like, what's she face?
She always
That's a
holds
Matrix-
it like with her hand right up to the blade sometimes.
Oh, now she's doing some Matrix shit.
I know.
Dude, they
some
really
bullshit.
fucked up these Star Wars.
God,
I'm sorry.
he's with
Fucking,
that-
fucking
Like,
Disney.
melted
Yeah.
lightsaber.
Dude, I knew this was gonna be bad once I heard the deals, because I do not like Disney.
That Lando Calrissian looks like he had a few
Yep.
too many tacos. I think he's getting some white. I don't know what they eat in Star Wars land. Fucking Chewbacca snack. Not another like Death Star that was destroyed. How many of those do they really need?
Yeah.
Now, who's this Joker character?
It's funny you say that.
Why'd they kill off Snoke in like the second one? Like, come on, they should.
You know who's that? You know who's that's laugh that is?
Who?
The fucking Emperor.
Oh God, they really bring him back?
Yeah. Now the only way it would make sense.
No, we don't need that. No,
I know.
No. You know, you killed off that Snoke guy just to go bring back a guy who's already been dead. You know, if you're gonna pull off this shit, at least go and like, you know, why'd you have to kill off all the legends? You're basically stealing shit from them now from the Star Wars Legends collection.
I know.
Come on. It's just like, you know, you ran out of ideas. Oh, let's, you know, we already off this guy. We probably spent like $50 million in special effects on it. Let's go and just bring back the Emperor because we probably have a copy of him somewhere around here.
Well, I think they're gonna. The only way it would make sense if they bring him back as a Force ghost. Like that's the only way it makes sense. But if they bring him back like he's alive, I'm gonna fucking scream in the theater.
They have to hand job every fucking rung of the diversity ladder. Like you have to, yeah.
He's gonna come back. He's gonna be black or something.
He's gonna be a black trans midget or some shit. Like what?
Well, I hear they're not bringing Rose back because she was hated so much.
Oh God.
Real? I thought they would bring her back to go and like own the trolls or something. And I did not like that character one bit, to be honest. Like I just felt like she was like Jar Jar Binks, but even more annoying.
No, she was like an anime character, and that fucking line.
Yeah, she is a fucking anime now. You know, at least her anime was better than this actual movie. Like, do you see that old, like, before they had the new, like, Clone Wars, they had the old anime Clone Wars?
That wasn't an anime, damn it.
Yes, that was an anime, just like Samurai Jack.
It's not fucking anime. Oh.
And it was an anime episode, and that was a good Star Wars anime. That was, you know, that was better than the last two movies. I'd have to go and say that old.
Oh,
one.
no, it definitely was.
You had like weird S&M like Sith person in there.
Yeah.
With like, did she have like the lightsaber whips or something like that?
You mean Ventress?
Like yeah, was she like the dominatrix one?
The dominatrix. I don't know, but
I think she's like some like weird dominatrix Sith user. Yeah, that's some scary shit. You know, she really beat you up.
Well, the thing with these new movies is they are so unimaginative. That's my problem. They're so unoriginal, uncreative that.
Well, you know, they had so much shit to to choose from when Disney took this over. Like, oh, you know, we already have like 50,000 novels. We're really skilled and know some shit, and people actually like these. Let's just go and throw them in the trash bin. Let's go come.
Yeah.
Let's go and remake episode 4.
Yeah.
Episode 5, we'll have some new director come in and completely fuck it up. That sounds like a good idea. Like, why they have 2 different directors for those 2 movies? That's such a stupid idea.
One word, money.
Who's directing this one?
The same guy directed The Force Awakens, J.J. Abrams.
Well, see, this one will actually probably be somewhat decent because he's a decent director.
I really can't stand JJ because all he does is sequels, reboots, and remakes. Like, he's so unoriginal and imaginative.
I just like that particular.
It's JJ. But
like, see, at least episode 7, it wasn't as bad as episode.
Well, yeah, the thing with episode 7 was it was such a safe bet of just remaking episode 4 that it didn't change the rules of the universe. But Rian Johnson for Last Jedi went, hey, let's just fuck with all the rules. Let's let people fucking use the Force in space, like, you know, Mary Poppins their way back to the fucking ship. Let's have, like, you know, let's weaponize hyperspace. Never done that before. Could have been handy in the past.
That doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't they use that as like the ultimate, like, you know, fucking suicide weapon? Like,
exactly.
Dude, if you have like a Star Destroyer sized ship and you like super space it or hyperspace it, you could go and like blow up the Death Star. Basically.
Yeah. Or fucking astral projection.
Yeah, like it was basically someone who had probably never watched a Star Wars movie in their life was like, oh, this sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I know.
Like at least they tried something different, but that different was so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's good to go and take risks. Like Rogue One, I thought was actually. Like,
yeah, that was good.
That was legitimately good. I would put that in the good Star Wars movie catalog.
Yeah.
However, who did that one? Was that J.J. Abrams?
No. That was done by the guy that did the Godzilla movie. I forget his name.
Like they should hire whoever did that one to go, because they know their shit.
That was done by Gareth Edwards.
Well, whoever he was, he knew how to actually make a decent movie.
Yeah, I agree. I like the Star Wars movies I like are 1 through 6 and Rogue One. I like every one of those. They're perfectly fine. They're great and enjoyable. It's episode 7 and 8 I cannot stand. And Solo. Solo was aggressively boring. How can you make a movie about Han fucking Solo? Boring.
Well, they had the quest for more money, I guess. But
yeah.
See, I used to not really care too much for the prequels. I like the lore around them.
I love the prequels. Kill me, I know.
After Alex Jones did his interpretation,
yeah,
I had a awakening. I was like, he's actually right. I wish they could have done this. But I wish the director would have illustrated this better instead of having it just be a bunch of basically C-SPAN in space bullshit in the fucking Galactic Congress or whatever it is. But if they would have done a little bit less of that, episode 3, I thought was pretty good. I like episode.
That's my favorite one. Episode 3 is my favorite one.
In theaters, that was good.
Oh,
I liked episode 3. Episode 2 wasn't too bad. Episode 1 was, but if they would have had a little bit less of that boring shit, a little bit more of the cool shit, there we go. That's how you do a Star Wars movie. And if you do anything like Rogue One, geez, that was good. That was legitimately Star Wars films. That's right up there. That was a good movie.
Yeah.
And they explained a lot in there, and they made it plausible.
The only problem I have, the biggest problem I have, well, two biggest problems I have with Rogue One is one, the characters at the end die in stupid ways, and
they had to die.
Yeah, they did, but they did kind of dumb in some ways, and the fact that the CGI Tarkin bothered me because it was done poorly. The CGI Leia didn't bother me because it was quick and boom, gone.
No, I think that was her actually.
No, it was CGI. Nope. I know it's hard to tell because it was done well, but the CGI
I thought the Tarkin actually looked pretty good for CGI. I legitimately.
No, dude, look back at it.
I thought it was pretty damn good.
Well, the CGI they did in Blade Runner 2049 was probably the best I'd seen of a recreation. But
this motherfucker probably died before they had the capture shit that they have now. For Leia, they had so much more material because they probably had her in one of those you ever see their CGI capture helmets?
Yeah, it's like a 3D scan of you basically.
Yeah, I think Tarkin probably died or was no longer available by that point.
The best,
Tarkin was done with way earlier.
Oh, yeah.
But Leia was I think she was alive for some parts of that movie.
Well, she was alive, but they still CGI'd her into it because they were doing a younger version of her.
Well, yeah, I meant not for that. I thought you meant movie.
Well, this one I don't know how they're doing with that actually, but the best.
They did a decent job with it though. They did a decent job with her CGI. I didn't think Tarkin was that, but I actually thought it was pretty realistic.
The best part, though, about Rogue One is when Vader's in that hallway at the end, fucking shit up. That's the Darth Vader they all talk about as being this powerful badass. You never see it. But there you actually see it, and it's awesome.
Yeah, it's you see in the video games and shit occasionally, but IRL, you kind of see him as, he's nowhere near as cucky as his, wannabe guy.
Yeah, there's a Kylo Ren.
Bad guy who's, legitimately terrifying.
Yeah. Kylo Ren's like an alt-right Nazi LARPer.
Yeah, that's exactly that's my exact thoughts on it. He's basically some guy in the, you've seen those memes and it's the fake red pill and it's some guy in with a swastika, a cape on, shitty pants and smells like asshole. That's basically who Kylo Ren is. He's just basically annoying little brat LARPer who wants to go and be his idol.
Yeah.
LARPing us. And it's just and then why do they add that? Here's another question. Why are they able to add these stupid ass hilts on the lightsabers in episode 7 and 8?
And it has no purpose. It's actually dangerous.
Well, no, why were they what was preventing them from doing that previously?
Well, yeah, exactly. That's the problem when you add stuff like that.
It makes no sense. You already have lightsabers for thousands of years. You wouldn't have thought that someone would have been oh, it'd be a really smart idea. Why don't we go put a hilt on this?
Yeah.
No, it makes sense. If you ever did any actual like fencing in your life, you'd understand the purpose of a hilt.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying what's dumb about this is this hilt has fucking lightsaber lasers coming off it.
Well, that's the purpose, because you're not gonna be able to deflect a lightsaber without a lightsaber unless you have like vibroblade shit, but they don't really have that in the movies. It's probably retcon now because fucking Disney fucked everything up.
Yeah.
But that would be the only way you'd really be able to deal with it through another lightsaber.
What do you think of the Disney Star Wars film?
They're all shit. They're all shit. Other than Rogue One.
Yeah, I think we're on agreement on that.
Rogue One was pretty solid. Everything else was just like poop.
What did you think of The Last Jedi when you first saw it?
I was excited to see it, and then as the movie progressed, I was just like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?" Like, yeah.
Dude, that movie pissed me off in the first scene alone, where Poe's doing like this fucking phone call, like prank joke shit. I'm like, this is a fucking Star Wars movie. What the fuck is this shit? like, what the
fuck? Well, no, here's what pissed me off. Like, they just have so many little inaccuracies on top of the glaring ones that create so much logical holes. Like, for the original Star Wars, it makes sense while they have, like, noise in space because it makes it a lot more interesting. But then when you have gravity in space with the bombers going off...
Oh, yeah, that fucking pissed me off. They're like, oh, we have to drop the bombs. I'm like, there's no fucking gravity!
Well, it's not even just that. Then, like, they had the ship, like, this huge, like, battleship that doesn't have shields on it. What fucking battleship wouldn't have... Like, what Star Destroyer would not have shields?
Yeah.
Like,
they always have shields. They're always like, oh, the shields are down, or all the shields are up. We can't fire them.
Yeah, that's a big thing. You would think that they would have shields because they don't want stupid shit like that happening. Like, people just dropping bombs on them. Like, no, it's just little things like that on top. And then, like, that whole scene in the casino.
It's so pointless.
Like, it's just a political thing.
Yeah, it's like, fuck capitalism.
Like, if you're going to do something political, do, like, what they did in the there was, like, this deep conspiracy.
Yes.
It was basically, like...
a false flag.
Like that. It was something that isn't, like, gonna be thought of 10 years from. He's like, what's the point of that?
And you know what's funny is that whole fucking casino shit starts over a parking ticket. They parked it on the bloody beach where everybody could see it, and they're like, "Oh, that ship shouldn't be there." And it's like, don't you know how to be discreet? And that fucking Rose character's like, she works her ass off to free the animals, but she doesn't free the starving children. They're getting beaten. I'm like, what a dick.
Well, here's the thing: if they took out that scene, the movie would not have changed.
Exactly.
Like, you're not supposed to have, like, especially a long scene like that. Like, that was probably like a good, like, what, 20, 30 minutes?
Yeah, it was like 30 minutes.
You should not have 20 or 30 minutes in the movie, not including, like, the credits, where if you take it out, it'll have no real effect on the actual, purpose of the movie. That's just wasteful.
Oh, yeah. And then, like, Rey's training throughout it. Like, Luke is like, you have 3 lessons you must learn. And she only gets to, like, 2 of them, and she doesn't even really master anything or learn anything. There's no training, no character growth. But all of a sudden, she's like, she was already, like, a kick-ass, oh, I'm a Jedi. Look, I beat Kylo Ren. And now she's, like, even more kick-ass. And I'm like, how? She hasn't done anything.
Yeah, like, at least Luke Skywalker and, like, Anakin Skywalker, they had, like, arcs where they weren't, like, badass people. Like, they had to train. They had a lot of potential and stuff, but they still had to go and train up there.
Exactly.
And they just completely nixed that because they wanted to do a political narrative of,
you have to make the females super awesome, because if you make them too weak, the femme Nazis will come out.
Mm-hmm. And another thing is, I didn't notice this because I've watched this movie twice now. And my one friend sent me, like, the red letter media of, like, 3 hours trashing this thing. And at the end, I didn't even realize this. You remember at the end of, like, Empire Strikes Back when, the good guys lost. And they're like, shit, we lost. This is a sour moment, but there's hope on the horizon. But there is this sort of like gloominess you end on with hope. In this fucking movie, they literally end like, oh, 90% of the Rebel Alliance, like, which just changed the name from like Resistance to Rebel Alliance, like fucking like, for no reason they changed the name. But like 90% of their guys are dead. They say that, but at the end we're all cheerful. Yay! We're like the only guys left. There's only 10 of us, but yay! Like, what the fuck? Why is that on a happy note? Like, it was so stupid. You guys shouldn't be happy. You lost everything. You lost 90% of your fucking army. Luke Skywalker's fucking dead. But yay, let's be happy because we have some old books.
No, because the chick is strong enough to save everybody.
Oh, is she?
Yes,
is she? You mean Mary Sue?
Well, then who is that like pink-haired chick who's just like pissing me off that whole movie?
Oh yeah, the fucking yeah. Oh, you want to talk about some fucking shitty writing here? Is this pink-haired feminazi takes control of the whole thing, and she's like, okay, Poe, he's been hot dogging it. He's been a loose cannon. So you know what I'm gonna do to calm him down? I'm not gonna tell him my plan. Yeah, that's genius. Because if I don't tell him the plan, he's not gonna hot dog it, is he? He's not gonna go all rogue or do a mutiny or anything. And what does he fucking do? He says, "Fuck this shit. Let's hold you, bitch. You're gonna listen to me." And it's like, this is so stupid. Why don't you tell him the plan? You're worried about him going out there, doing shit on his own, fucking shit up. And so you don't tell him the plan, so he gets more angry and takes matters into his own hands.
Well, just
That
between the
triggered
two of them,
me.
it's like, which one's more stupid? Like the new Emperor or the new Rebels? They're both just like so fucking stupid. It's like watching a fight between like two homeless guys break out. It's just like they both kind of, it's not gonna be good. It's just sad watching it. It's just like,
Yeah.
Hey, that's my half-eaten $5 footlong, you fucker.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so bad. Like, that just triggers me. The writing in Last Jedi is so bad. Especially when we were just talking about Game of Thrones that has such good writing. And then you get to The Last Jedi, it's so bad. I mean, it's just, oh, God, that movie triggers me. I am not excited at all for any new Star Wars. I had some hope with Force Awakens. It was mild hope. I was very skeptical going into it because I know what JJ's like. I know, what Disney's like. And they did just as, in many ways worse than what I expected. And then Last Jedi went even worse. And I was like, okay, I have no more interest in Star Wars.
Well, no, see, like, I think the Episode 7 actually set up a bunch of stuff that could have been done pretty well if they had a competent if they didn't hire some new motherfucker out
Well,
there.
yeah, they needed one vision, and they never did that. They just said, hey, JJ, you want to start the story? And JJ went, yeah, sure. And he did what he wanted to do, and they had no vision. Like, say what you will about George Lucas, but he had a vision for all 6 movies, so it was cohesive. It had a big story that meant something. And you're, like, tacking this third trilogy on, and now the whole thing makes no sense because of it.
See, I think they should just, like, hire George Lucas back at this point.
I would love that, but George probably doesn't want to do it, and they know Disney doesn't want to do it because they know it would look bad.
They just haven't, like, retconned the last, like, 2 movies.
Yes.
Yeah, hiring George Lucas would be the ultimate sign of defeat. Yeah, we tried.
Like, it's gonna have to happen because I imagine people just stop watching it.
And George Lucas is probably like, no, you fucking ruined everything.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
The whole storyline's fucked. There's no way.
Oh, no, you give him enough money, he'd do it.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
fucking
he already
do it.
has.
Like,
He already has enough money. He's a fucking billionaire now, thanks to Disney.
I know, but he could be a trillionaire. Well, not really, but like, there could always be something. And I think if they do I could see them just putting the whole Star Wars series into the toilets through this, and as a result, like they're gonna have to retcon these movies and just go back to number 1 from Episode 6.
When I heard the news, when this deal happened, that they would make a Star Wars movie every single year, I just went, oh my God, that's the worst thing you could do. Putting creativity on the assembly line, pushing shit out when it's not ready. Don't do that. You're going to get crap. You're going to get manufactured crap.
EA. The EA of fucking movies.
Yeah, and what does EA do? Make Battlefront 2 and Battlefront 1 with fucking bullshit in it.
Which was worse, Episode 8 or Star Wars Battlefront? Which is worse, the last 2 movies or the last 2 Battlefront movies? See, that's a hell of a debate. I don't.
We'll have to save that for another episode.
Yeah.
But and we're gonna have to wrap this up soon. But last thing I'll say is that even like Disney's realized they fucked up and they need to, there were even talks like of getting rid of Kathleen Kennedy, but they haven't done that yet. The head of Lucasfilm, but they've already said like, yeah, I guess we shouldn't be making a Star Wars movie every year because we can't like keep up the quality. No shit. And they should have just hired one really good creative director to do the entire this trilogy, but no, we gotta force it out quickly as possible. And secondly, what also you gotta remember, Rian Johnson, who did The Last Jedi, this is a guy that directed some of the best episodes of Breaking Bad. Now, I know director on TV doesn't mean much because they don't write it necessarily and they don't do a lot of creative end of it, but it was like hyping people like, oh, this guy knows his shit, but he obviously doesn't. That's my final thoughts. You guys have any final thoughts before we close her out?
Yeah, I don't know. I might just have to go and see this soon to see how
Your
bad
mother
it is.
sucks cocks in hell.
Now, I'm looking forward to the. I'm looking more forward to the new Terminator than I am these fucking Star Wars movies.
Oh, that's a rough one.
Yeah.
That's a rough one.
Yeah.
I'm actually like on a non-ironic note, the Mission Impossible franchise. If anybody hasn't checked it out recently, that shit's awesome.
Yeah.
Have you seen Fallout?
That last one was good.
That was so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like that helicopter chase is unbelievably good.
Yeah.
And it's just an action movie, but that shit is gotten insanely good. Like if there's a franchise I look forward to now in movies, it's that one.
Tom Cruise is one weird Scientologist, but damn, he makes some good movies.
I know.
Holy shit!
Did you see it in theaters?
I did not.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
that's a sin. I saw it in
Yeah,
theaters.
so,
One of the best theater experiences
yeah.
I've had in a long time.
That's probably that might have been the only Mission Impossible that I didn't see.
Really?
Yeah.
That was the one you would have to see in
Yeah,
theaters.
yeah.
Like
Well,
you saw Ghost Protocol in theaters then.
Huh?
You saw Ghost Protocol in
Yeah,
theaters.
yeah.
Imagine that,
Yeah.
but for 2 hours
Yeah.
of like the Burj
But I have
Khalifa
a really
for
good.
2 hours.
I have a really awesome setup though. I have.
Really?
I have a pretty awesome setup.
Okay.
You've seen pictures.
I've seen
of it.
pictures, but I
The
don't.
big screen with the surround, so the sound bar and the surroundings.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's excusable though.
It's pretty. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And
God, this is more like real culture news.
It's about time. It's about time we did one of these because we always like do politics and shit, which
I
we did a
love
chunk of that.
culture.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. So I mean, gives it a little fresh.
We
You know,
talked about
last week we did porn and all that, and not did porn, but talked about porn.
if we really want to go into that business, we could too.
Yeah, I'll let the spice flow.
Thank you for listening. We'll be back next week with more real news.